Why, hello there. I hope you guys are having a good, fantastic day. I'm having a better day today. And yesterday I do apologize for spewing all my stuff on you guys. Even though I didn't, but I kind of did by letting y'all know I had a bad day. And you can kind of hear it in my recording, and I hope it didn't bother you guys too much. But I hope that you guys are having a better day today. After a couple of more hours of sleep, I get up and leave the hotel. We read this already. I forgot when you turn the game off, it starts over. Yeah, we read all that. I made up my mind to go see Nari. Hear me out. So I went through all these, and I think what I'm going to do. No, that wasn't the case, and it wasn't the vampire. So because she is the monster of deception, and because she's usually at the lake, I think is where she's always at. Where is she at? Ren. Ren is always at, literally always at the lake for some reason. I think I'm going to say Ren is guilty because she's monster of deception, and we literally only have we have two actually, but one's at the lake, one's at the river. I'm gonna say that Ren did this one. This is just me guessing. This is not saying she did it. And maybe when I get some more, I will go off that. Now, as far as this one, don't know. The only thing I can think of is that the succubus is summoned with the dolls. So be it could be Nari. Oh. Hmm. And she rejects women's race, so that could be that. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here thinking, and this case, it could be Nari. I'm gonna say it's a possibility that it is Nari. So I'm just gonna start marking people that I think it is. This doesn't lock in anything. I don't think it does. And the fear thing is the witch. But she's always at the school too. That's another thing. Is that twice now we went to go see her and she was at the school. So that would leave in my book two people. That would leave her, Hana, and Mina. Um, with Mina, old language, rejects, animal sacrifice though. Ooh, she could have been the one that did this. She could have absolutely been the one that did this. So I don't know at this point. As a matter of fact, we're gonna we're gonna undo this. We're literally gonna undo this. But I'm gonna keep Nari up there. Like, I don't know. And to me, I just scares that living crap out of me. But anyways, back to who we're gonna hang out with. I think I'm gonna hang out with Nari today, not because of anything else, but the fact that I just wanted to hang out with Nari today. And if she turns out to be the monster, so be it. Okay, I should go see Nari. I arrive at the forest. Stepping on dead blades of grass, I make my way past the sad, scarry trees. One tree, two tree, three. I move past the fourth one that I recognize from the distinct branches. Blah, I cannot read today. There she is. I see Nari sitting at her usual spot. I'm really happy to see her and almost joyfully shout her name, but I stop myself from potentially embarrassment just in time. There are so many things about Nari I find highly intriguing. I think she's unaware of how important her presence is to me. In a cursed place like this, I wouldn't get too close to her. It's hard for me to sit there. I'm adjusting myself, you guys. It's hard for me to sit there and be like, oh yeah, Nari is so awesome and stuff, because she is a sweet person, but she could definitely be a killer. Just by the way the people had died, it just kind of give me she might be the person. I don't know. I don't want to just blame her off the top. I think she's aware of just how I wear it. Sorry, excuse me. When I'm with her, I feel totally at ease. Like all my burdens are lifted and all the pressure disappears. Whether I'm rambling about unimportant stuff or pouring my heart out over deep topics, she's always there to listen. It always makes it seem like we've talked to her a lot longer. But yeah, there are been a couple of times they've been like, yeah, me and Nari continued to talk until it was almost time to leave or whatever. It may not sound like a big deal at first, but it's a huge source of strength for me. Sorry, my phone was ringing. I apologize. But there is still so much about Nari that is a mystery to me, which is why I went to spend more time with her and get to know her better. Nari? She says nothing. When seeing an unexpected, what I am seeing is unexpected, it makes me turn quiet. What's that medicine she's taking? Is she sick? Nari puts the medicine in her mouth. She takes a sip of water, and right at that moment, our eyes meet. Oh, she looks so scared. Look at her. I'm sorry, Nari. Oh, no. Nari, are you okay? Taken by surprise, Nari spews water like a fountain and starts violently coughing. I instantly start patting her back. Her cough lasts for about 5 minutes before finally disappearing. Junsung, were you peeping again? What? No. No. It's not like that, I swear. You really scared me there. Next time, just say something and tell me that you're here. Nari holds her chest to calm her racing heart. Poor Nari, we scared the crap out of her. I'm sorry. Still patting her back. Still patting her back. My gaze shifts towards the white pill box lying on the ground. Ugh. Noticing what I am staring at, Nari looks at it as well. I cannot read today. I'm so sorry, you guys. Right before picking it up and putting it in her bag in one swift motion. Sorry, I wasn't trying to eat it all by myself. Huh? Ta-da! Oh, she tried to change it around. We saw the pill bottle, honey. Do you want to eat together? Amazing. She turned the pill bottle into snacks. Maybe she thinks I'm a child who falls for magic tricks. But why doesn't she want me to see the pills? What was that medication you took? I don't want to intrude, and this is not what I came here to talk about. But I'm worried about Nari's health. It's okay to be worried. I think he should have went about it a different way. Like, waited to maybe they ate something and stuff, and then was like, Nari, I saw the bottle. Are you okay? Come to think of it, she'd already mentioned health-related reasons for being here when we first met. My. That's like telling me I don't look well. What? I'm sorry. So, are you curious? No, it's alright. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. At least he's given her the option not to say anything, so if she does say something, it's not on us anymore. Joking, you kind of already said something, so you have to say something. It's fine. I already displayed symptoms, so it's better if you do know. It's a drug that prevents sleep attacks. Sleep attacks? Maybe the term narcolepsy sounds familiar to you? I am narcoleptic. The condition where you suddenly fall asleep? Narcolepsy. I've definitely heard that term a lot. I've only seen it in movies and dramas. So sitting right in front of someone who suffers from it is news to me. Is that medicine you take helps you to stay awake? It's a drug called, Modafinil? I hope I messed it up already. We're gonna keep going. But its effects don't last long. So, now you know. Nari takes the pill bottle out of her bag and shows them to me. As I look at it, a lot of thoughts run through my mind. Can you imagine dying to a narcoleptic succubus just doesn't sound like something that would kill me off. I'm sorry. But I feel bad for seemingly having forced Nari to tell me even though she didn't want to. That must be extremely difficult to manage. To suddenly falling asleep like that at any moment? What do you mean? It's the people around me that suffer the most. Nari shows me a light smile, excuse me. Oh, look at her smile. She looks so cute. I think Nari is so adorable. I don't know what to say. It's almost as if she smiles to remind herself to stay strong. I cannot read today. I'm so sorry, you guys. No matter what I try to do, there's a constant risk. If I muster up the courage to do something, I always become a burden, a nuisance to those around me. I can't go anywhere on my own because it's too dangerous. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh God. I couldn't mute myself. I'm so sorry. And doing any sort of work outside is out of the question. Once I fell asleep when I attempted to make soup and nearly burnt the entire house down. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. It's okay. Don't look so sad. Those things are in the past now. Nari seems to have chosen nursing because she doesn't want to cause any others any trouble. All of this makes me curious about her younger brother. Didn't he accompany her all the way out here? Maybe they got separated by the fog? Or maybe he couldn't join her on this last trip for some reason, excuse me. I don't like either of these conclusions. Curious. But asking about her brother is difficult for me. You must be bored alone. It's not boring. It's actually rather nice. The quiet, the comfort. I made sure to bring a couple of books. I have been learning. This is me being a little transparent with you guys, so bear with me. I have been learning to love being alone. I literally grew up in a house full of people with me. Now that I'm living with my boyfriend, and we have been living with each other for a while, it still took me a long time. Like, my boyfriend and I felt so attached to him, and I didn't understand why I felt so attached to him. But now that, you know, I just woke up one day and he wasn't here, he was at work and stuff, and I was like, I have to learn to be alone, because the only thing I thought about was, let me text him while he's at work. Let me check on him and make sure he's okay. Let me ask him about dinner and stuff. No, I could, and even himself, he's used to being alone. You know, he's kind of a loner himself, introvert type of thing. I'm not used to being alone. I'm used to being in a house full of people, so even when I am alone, I still hear noise everywhere. So going from that to going to absolutely silence is crazy. It is uber crazy what the difference is, and it makes you paranoid. Trust me, if you feel paranoid, don't think you're crazy for that. It really makes you like, it's too quiet, something's going on, somebody's hurt, something's happening. That sounds just like Nari I've come to know, excuse me. She's a kind, quiet person, so maybe she really does prefer to be alone and feel more comfortable that way. So I guess you really, really like books? Of course. It's just about the only hobby I have. Wow. When I was a kid, I read a lot of classics. Really? Do you have a favorite author you love? Excuse me, I was going to say Arthur. Yeah, well, maybe love is a little too much. Let me guess. Shakespeare, I bet. Dumas, actually. Dumas? I think it's Dumas. Dumas. The Count of Monte Cristo? I actually prefer The Three Musketeers over that. I must have read it like 10 times. That suits you. Suits me? How? You've got that same aura cool as, oh my god, Durangon? DR time, whatever. You guys read it too. Confidence, strength, justice, and above all, you're someone others can rely on. Hmm. Hearing her says that makes me feel a little guilty. Sure, all those values are precious. Sorry. I tried to mute the mic and my finger slipped off the button. I'm so sorry. And I truly did believe in them once. But am I still the same person now? Right. It's really cool. I muttered something without really giving it much thought. There's an awkward moment of silence. There's no doubt that Nari can tell by my expression that I was thinking about the past, though thinking about the past bothers me, And yet, she doesn't ask me anything, doesn't pry. That's why I enjoy my time with Nari so much. Thank you. Oh, was this all of a sudden? It's nothing. I'm just glad I have met you out here, and that we can talk like this, Are you planning on being the last thing I think about before falling asleep? What is that supposed to mean? Have some sweets. It'll keep you from saying things I can use against you. Oh boy, we embarrassed ourselves. Let's just go ahead and go hide. She has a really good point here. I stuff a delicious cookie in my mouth without hesitation. Fresh, sweet, lightly gooey chocolate. Amazing. I think about the past a little while chewing on it. When I messed up and got reprimanded for spreading misinformation, there was someone who really helped me out a lot. Reporter Hyoso Chok, or Mr. Cho. A colleague of mine who, unlike me, wasn't a newcomer but a real veteran. I quickly befriended him, and before I knew it, he had become someone I could confide in and ask for advice. Of course, my opinion of Mr. Cho some days is a little different. Just thinking about what Hana had told me is enough to make me feel sick. Make me sick. Did Mr. Cho really stoop to such a lows just for some quick fame? All of that is, of course, assuming that Hana's telling the truth. But no, this isn't worth the headache right now. Mr. Cho, I got an achievement. Recommended a book to me when I felt really down. I had my doubts at first, but it's pretty much a fairy tale for grown-up readers that's written in an easy to understand fashion. I could not say that sentence. I don't know why. The book protagonist is a young man. He's a caretaker of a garden. It's a big one who I cannot read today. It's a big one who's where he grows beautiful flowers. Deep breath for you. Okay, let's go. I don't know why I am messing up. I'm literally reading it in my head and it's coming out perfect. And then I'm like all over the place. I'm so sorry. Let's continue, guys. Standing in this garden, he noticed that the nearby village is a bleak, sad place. The people there was always busy, always in a hurry. They never laughed. Everything is gray and desolate. Seeing this, he makes a decision one day. I'm going to make this a beautiful, colorful place. From that point on, he starts growing the most beautiful flowers imaginable in his garden. And I hope I hadn't been keeping you too long already. Excuse me. She scared me a little bit and it made me choke. Oh? Hearing Nari's voice makes me snap back to reality, and my thoughts about the book vanished. I'm sure you're still very busy, right, Junsung? Oh, yeah, right. Working, busy, very. Rambling gibberish, I stand up. Nari's right. There's still a lot of work for me to be, though there's left for me to do around here. Spending time with Nari is always so relaxing that I completely forget about the urgency of my current predicament. I think I'll be here again tomorrow. Huh? I just feel free to visit whenever you want to. You can come anytime. Jesus, Nari. But at what time exactly is going to remain a little secret. Hee hee. Don't laugh at your own jokes. If only she could shake that habit, she'd really be perfect. That's not fair. I laugh at myself all the time. Now I feel bad. Is that a bad thing? Because if you don't laugh at your own jokes, who's gonna laugh at them? Like, if you can laugh at yourself, then other people could probably laugh at you if you can laugh at yourself. But if you cannot laugh at yourself, if you can't entertain yourself, then what makes you think that you're going to entertain other people? This is exactly why after I record, I watch my videos, I laugh at it, I laugh at my mistakes, I laugh at my jokes and everything and stuff. And then I upload it. I know. I'm weird. I'm my only best friend. Shut up. Well, besides my boyfriend. But I mean, shut up. Don't talk about me. If only she could shake that habit, she'd really be perfect. I grab my backpack and sling it over my shoulder. Nari stares at me quietly. Somehow, I get the feeling that she doesn't want to let me go just yet. I'll be here. I'll be on my way now. Excuse me, officer. I'll be here. Yes. Please be careful, Jun-sung. Nari waves and I wave back. I walk away with insecure steps and a heavy heart. Well, walking through the forest, I think about today's conversation. I would have never expected her to suffer from a condition that makes her feel so helpless. Is she really happier than before now that she isolated herself? I truly don't know. I try not to think about it too much as I head towards the next destination. All right. Where are we heading? Where are we going? There's still some time left. Who should I visit? I think I'm going to split this up. Thank you guys so much. Nari. Oh, God. I'm gonna still get to know. I'm gonna probably go see Hana. That's like my best bet at this point. I'm gonna go see Hana. She's literally the only person I don't have any information on, which scares me. Really, really scares me. And she's in an abandoned area, and I don't think we have any. I'm trying to stray away from people where we found the places where we found like the dead bodies and stuff. So I haven't really wanted to go to no one that's at the school, but I did go visit Sumi, the river, and the lake. So I'm gonna try to stray from people who are at these destinations and stuff, and try to remember like Ren is at the lake, Sumi is at the school, Nari's in the forest, Mina's at the hotel, and Hana is at the abandoned village area. So you guys can let me know who you want me to talk to and stuff, and I will go talk to them. Just let me know, and if you guys don't pick, I'll probably go see either Hana. No, I'll go see Ren. I might go see Ren, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and if not, I hope this makes your day just a little bit better. Bye.